Hi everyone. We're going to do two problems here, one with sine or cosine and this one right here. And we want to find the value of the derivative at each indicated extremum. And it's right here at this point. And my x value is 0. So the first thing we do is take the derivative of our function. So derivative of x. And I'm going to go ahead and write it on the same graph. We're using the quotient rule, so I'm going to write down my denominator and take the derivative of the numerator minus my numerator times the derivative of the denominator all over my denominator squared. And cleaning this up, you're going to get 2x cubed plus 8x minus 2x cubed over your denominator squared. So these two cancel. So our derivative of x, or of f, is 8x over x squared plus 4 squared. Alright, and now we're going to evaluate 0. So when we plug in 0, what's going to happen is we're going to get 0 in the numerator, so it really doesn't matter what we get in the denominator. This would be 4 squared. It equals 0. Okay, the next one is our cosine, and we have an absolute maximum and an absolute minimum here. Well, we really don't know because we don't know. Yeah, it should be if this, cosine. So it's going to be relative max and relative minimum. So first the thing we're going to do is take the derivative of cosine. Derivative of cosine is negative sine. Then I have to take the derivative using my chain rule of the inner function, which is just pi over 2. Because that's your constant. And so our derivative is negative pi over 2 times sine pi over x over 2. So we're going to evaluate 0 and 2, because these are my extremum. So at 0, we're going to get negative pi over 2 times sine of 0. Well, sine of 0 is just 0, so this is all going to equal 0. And then we're going to take the derivative at 2, and that's going to be negative pi over 2 and sine of pi. Well, sine of pi is also 0, so gives you 0, so they're both 0. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.